Hey YouTube, I wanted to talk a moment about the power of having a second account and setting funds aside for stacking and saving, whether it's in precious metals or stocks or whatever your chosen savings vehicle is for a given purpose. Because without a second account, it's impossible to really save everything that you need to be saving. It's so easy when your funds are all mixed together and you are taking out of the same place you're trying to save in. It's so easy to let the funds just slip away. I mean, if you had to choose at any given time between whatever your vice is, whether it's buying sodas or food or alcohol or video games or TV or whatever it is that is your little bit of a vice, I almost guarantee it's gonna beat out having more precious metals. And that's kind of one of those sad facts, but it's true. You're not going to be able to save truly and effectively without having a separate place to hold those funds. It just is the way it is. Our human brain likes to think in terms of the short term, even though we know that if we can just think in the long term, we're going to get so many benefits. So I really do encourage folks that are trying to dollar cost average into things and dollar cost average into their investment position to set the funds aside in a separate account before they're investing. For me, what that looks like for me is going to be every paycheck, I have a set amount that I've worked out that I'm going to set aside in that account. Once it's built up to a given amount, that's when I'm going to make my purchases. So I think that when it comes to coming up with exactly how much, you have to work back from your yearly goals of, hey, how much am I trying to save this year? Divide that by 12, or if you'd rather think in terms of paychecks, if it's not monthly that you're paid, you can think in terms of paychecks instead, but divide that by either 12 or the number of paychecks in a year to figure out how much you need to be saving each and every month or each and every paycheck. Now, you kind of have to do what I'd call an idiot check just to make sure that, hey, is this in fact doable? Because if it's not doable, then you should probably reevaluate your yearly goal. It's good to have a stretch goal, but it's also good to make sure that it is in fact possible, because you don't want to set yourself up for failure and try for things that are impossible. But go ahead, once you have that amount that you're going to be setting aside each month, put it in that separate account, and you'd be amazed at how quickly it will build up. Other than that, if you have those extra funds you come about and you want to put that towards the savings, whatever the investment vehicle, whether it is in fact gold or silver, or if it is, maybe going to stocks or anything else, it's easy to be able to put those extra funds in that given account. And then maybe you're able to make, an extra purchase somewhere along the way. But without that separate account, it's going to be so easy for those funds to slip away and start buying whatever those little vices are that gets you. And every single person is going to be a little different. I know for me, Coca-Cola and buying sodas always will get me, no matter what. Like, whether it's that or it's just food in general. I mean, man, I don't think of myself as a foodie, but I certainly do enjoy some good food and a nice cold drink. So knowing that I can set my funds aside, that's super powerful, and that's going to lead to better and better outcomes. So I want to encourage everyone, and I hope that y'all continue to dollar cost average your way into positions, and that you find some encouragement from this videos and you get your own separate account going so that you can continue to save and reach those yearly goals that you have, whether it's for stacking precious metals, buying stocks, or paying off debt. All are super important financial goals for us to be hitting at different points in our lives. So I hope you take care, and if you like this video, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Take care.